0, 1. Let's get started.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Martin, manager, owner, grafter, MJG Grits. Here at MJG Grits, we do wheel refurb, we do sandblasting, we do powder coating, we do restorations. If it's metal, you've got a high chance we're going to deal with it. So, let me just show you, we're going to start, well, today is all about a workshop update. There's a few things that have gone wrong with a number of vehicles, so I can't publish the usual 1600i video or continuing work on the Mk1 Escort. We have, as you can see behind me, the world's biggest Range Rover Sport that is wrapped in a matte black. We have gone for the most glossiest gloss back wheels, and they are the biggest 22 inches you can get. So, let me just show you them. So here they are, gloss black in the glossiest of gloss we've got, 22 inch Range wheels. These were completely scuffed. If you look down here, the Audi wheels, again, these aren't that bad at all. These have been previously diamond cut. You can see here the wear, and all this is here is water that has got underneath the powder coated lacquer clear, and it's eaten into the wheel, and that's what you start to see. Pan over to this wheel here, and you'll see that it's also a lot worse on that wheel. You can see slight damage here. We'll repair all that. We'll sandblast the whole wheel and bring it back to a sandblasted state. Now, the reason we sandblast the wheel is basically to add an abrasive surface so the powder then has got something to cling on to. Again, diamond cut is really nice and a diamond cut wheel is lovely, but it's such a shiny surface. You're trying, in the fundamentals of painting and powder coating, something that's shiny isn't abrasive and isn't going to get a stick on it. Okay, so for those of you that have seen the Mk1 Escort restoration video, Spen, the guy that's been helping me with the Mk1, also owns this frog-eyed Sprite. He's owned it for 30 odd years. He's done all the bodywork to this himself. He just used our workshop. He's recently just refurbished the engine and got it in place, and we're so close to him making that first drive. We have also powdered these wheels in a lovely gold, and he's managed to find some brand new, second-hand brand new, spinners. One left-hand thread, one right, but look, it actually states on them left side. They are unbelievable, finished in a lovely metallic gold. Ice blasting machine, we've done a number of jobs on this. If you haven't already seen, head back to the other part of the channel where you can see our dry ice. We've dry iced engine bays, we've dry iced underneath. Plenty more of that to come very, very soon. Okay, moving on then, in the blast shed, we have Escort Xr3i. The guy bought this, it's actually an Isle of Wight Reg one. It has not been molested by any kind of welding at all. It's quite clean. We've only just blasted the underside of it. He knows he's got some work to do, but factory seam seal, we've just got to pick that off. So now we're just going to remove off the seam sealer, and we've just started taking off the inner arches, which is again quite thick, but where it is quite old, it will flake off quite well. Worst case, we'll use what we normally do. We'll get some heat on it, and then we'll use that once it's completely dried using the heat. Once the heat gets into it, it basically removes all the moisture out of the undersill, and it's a lot easier to blast off because it becomes flaky. Some of the biggest driveway gates we've done, and for those of you who don't know, there's a couple of local companies that do garage doors and driveway gates, and they use us quite a lot for that. These are going to need a significant amount of repair because of the amount of rust that's on these. You can see there that those rings have completely eaten themselves. You know, I dread to think how old these are, but the rings at the other end and across the other gate are in real good condition. So, RS1600i, again, no update this week or last week on this. The latest video of that, obviously we're waiting for panels to turn up. Now these panels themselves now are basically made to order. So we're waiting for these guys to get some panels together so they can ship them to us. There's a number of little bits that we can do, but let me spin you around. And our main focus has been the Mark 1 Escort. So, both the pillars now complete, the floor completely stripped down. There's an in-depth video on this coming very soon. There's just been a slight hiccup with the floor panels that we've been supplied. Basically, they're short by a foot on the end, so we've had to go back to the supplier to basically get them to give us a full-length floor, instead of missing the foot off the end, which is quite a critical part. Let me just show you here. All we're saying is basically... And what we're saying is the floor was ending here, and we've got the section in the seal which we needed, but this has all got the H, there's all bracing in here, but this whole thing has been cut out now. And a quick glimpse there of the front panel actually in place, and the third item to be going back onto that car, really to stay. Another big old boat engine there from Solent Marine. Again, like I've said to you before, we bung these up. All we do is blast it off and 2 heavy coats of epoxy primer. So this is our paint booth bay, and basically in here, anything, most of it is prime. Again, this is an old petrol pump that we're blasting for a customer, and there's various panels for a pickup there. These panels are literally just a blast and prime and out the door, so stay in here. It gets up to 20 degrees in here with the compressor heat, so lovely and warm. Dry them out with the moisture, get the primer on, out the door. One last thing to show you, and this is one of our special items that's actually owned by myself, very sentimental. Let's go and have a look. Yep. So this is our Sierra P100 pickup that has been not only featured in Classic Ford, but featured in the nearly last Fast Ford ever produced. The last thing we need to do on this, we need to get it inside to the workshop, and we need to get an oil and filter on it. Get an oil and filter on it, then it's time to take it to auto dynamic to finally be tuned and mapped. This thing is, you'd eat your dinner off the bottom of it, and very, very soon, I've got a 2-part series. First part is going to be the main restoration of the truck. Bring it up to the feature of Classic Ford to show you that journey, and the journey after that will be the modifications, all the custom stuff we've built. You know, custom stuff on the brake reservoirs, custom stuff on the heater bubble, and all those items that we've actually spent our time doing. You know, the one-off, the paint job, which is absolutely fantastic. So, a lot more to come of this in the future. If you guys want to see anything of this, don't forget, give us a comment, and we will not disappoint. So, it's not only the big stuff we do, also, we do little small bits, very small little brackets, finished in gloss black. So many little brackets, all off this motorbike frame, various items there, and actually the rear carrier of the back of the bike. Bigger items, like these gigantic truck wheels that not only had a powder coat prime, they then had a powder coat colour, finished in a powder coat clear, in a satin, to give you that lovely standard finish. So guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Your input means the world to this channel, means we can bring you all of the restorations in the world you want to see. If there's any car that you guys think you'd like to see on the channel, give us hits up. We have got something Japanese in the pipeline for anyone that may be Japanese related that'd like to have a little look at that. I've had more requests from the MJG community about these hoodies. We do t-shirts, we do hoodies, we do hats. At the moment, it's just our work uniform. If it's something you guys would like to have and build a shop, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. So, up next, an update on that Mark 1 Escort, a bit of a video on the floor pan. You guys wait to see what we found. So, thank you very much. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Most of all, keep it real.